Oh, it's hot today. Hello, I'm Rachel and welcome back to Smile English Stories, where you can improve your English by listening to English spoken in different contexts. If I speak too quickly or too slowly, you can change the speed or add subtitles in YouTube. This week, I want you to imagine you can travel. Imagine we got on a plane and we traveled from the northern to the southern hemisphere. We traveled to Africa, to the south of Africa, not the north, to South Africa. We are on a safari. We are sitting in our four-wheel drive and we are looking through our binoculars. It's the end of the afternoon and we can't see anything. We haven't seen anything all afternoon. But then suddenly we hear something. We hear a chirping. What is it? Is it a bird? We look through our binoculars. We turn slowly, not quickly, slowly. And we see a magnificent big cat sitting on a rock. We look closer and we see it has lots of black spots and black marks on its face, under its eyes. Wow! It's a cheetah! It's the start or the beginning of the dry season, when it doesn't rain in Africa. It's not the rainy or the wet season. The cheetah probably lost its baby or its cub, and cheetahs chirp like birds when they lose their cubs. But why does a cheetah chirp? And why does a cheetah have marks on its face? Well, that's an African legend. A long time ago, the earth was created. The land was created. The sea was created. To cut a long story short, the birds were created. And then the insects were created. Next, the fish were created. And lastly, the animals were created. And in Africa, the cheetah was created. The cheetah is a fast animal. It can run quickly across the grasslands or the savanna of Africa. It can accelerate, that means go more and more quickly, from 0 to 45 kilometers an hour in just 2.5 seconds. The cheetah is the fastest animal on the land. The cheetah can run at more than 100 kilometers an hour. The cheetah is a solitary animal. It walks alone. A long time ago, the cheetah lived alone. The cheetah walked alone. And the cheetah felt lonely. He wanted to be with other animals. He didn't want to be alone. He wanted friends. He wanted company. One morning, the cheetah looked across the savannah, the grassland, and saw a pride or a family of lions sleeping on the grass near some bushes. The cheetah thought, perhaps the lions would like to play with me. The cheetah walked over to the lions. The biggest lion stood up and said, "Who are you? What do you want?" The cheetah said, "You are cats like me, meow. I was thinking you would like to play with me." The biggest lion said, "You are not like us. You have claws like a dog. Woof woof. You are not like us, and I have a mane. It's time to sleep. Go away! Go away!" he roared. Cheetah's claws are like dogs' claws. They stay out, they don't go in. That's why it's difficult for cheetahs to climb trees. The cheetah was scared of the lion, so the cheetah ran away quickly. This is earth. And this is water. And I think you know, if you mix earth and water, you get horrible, sticky mud. One afternoon, the cheetah was walking near a water hole. A water hole is where the animals come to drink water, especially in the dry season. The cheetah stopped and sat by the water hole. The cheetah watched the animals in the water hole. There was a rhinoceros. The rhinoceros was taking a bath. He was bathing in the mud. He was rolling over and back to try and get the bzz flies off. And there was a family of elephants in the water hole, a herd of elephants. The mother was playing with her baby. They were taking a shower. They were showering each other with their trunks. The cheetah looked at the big elephant and said, "Can I take a shower with you? I am looking for company." The biggest elephant said, "You are not like us. You cannot take a shower with us. You do not have tusks like me. You do not have a trunk like us." And the rhinoceros said, "You do not have a horn like me." The biggest elephant put his ears back and charged the cheetah. The cheetah was scared, so the cheetah ran away quickly. I am really lucky because when I was 11, I went to South Africa. We drove from the north of England to London and we took an enormous plane, a jumbo jet. It was the first time I had been on a plane and I was a little scared. We flew to South Africa and we stayed with some friends who had a Land Rover. And they took us to the Kruger Park, which is a famous wildlife park in South Africa. We stayed in a camp and we drove around the park looking for animals. We saw a lot of waterholes and elephants, but luckily no elephants charged. I think it would be a little scary, don't you? The cheetah kept running. He didn't stop. And in the evening, at sunset, when the sun was going down, the cheetah came to some trees, some very tall trees, and he sat under the trees. Suddenly, he heard munching. Crunch, 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 crunch. What is it? The cheetah looked up and he saw a giraffe looking down at him. The giraffe was 5 meters tall. The giraffe was eating leaves off the trees, and he didn't stop eating. He said, "Hello, what do you want? Who are you?" The cheetah said, "I was looking for a friend. Can I eat leaves with you?" The giraffe said, "Don't be stupid. You are too little. You cannot eat leaves with me, and I am too busy. I don't have time for you. Go away." So the cheetah went away and sat down and put his head down and felt so sad. The sun had gone. It was getting dark. The night was coming and the cheetah could not see, but he heard something in the dark. He heard a voice, and the voice said, "Hey, what are you doing? Who are you?" It was a hyena and his pack. Hyenas go hunting like hunters, but not with guns. They had just come back from hunting. The cheetah said, "I am lonely. I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be alone." The hyena started laughing. But you are a cheetah. Cheetahs are always alone. And the pack went off with their prey, the animal they had caught and they were going to eat. Bye-bye. In the morning, at sunrise, when the sun was coming up, the cheetah was still crying. And the giraffe was still eating leaves off the trees. The giraffe looked down at the cheetah and said, "Cheetah, what's the problem? Why are you crying?" The cheetah said, "I'm so sad. I want company. I tried the lion, but he said I didn't have claws like him. I tried the elephant, but he said I didn't have tusks or a trunk like him. I tried the rhinoceros, and he said I didn't have a horn like him. And I tried you, and you said I wasn't tall like you. Look, my tears are so salty, they have burnt marks in my face, just like fire. Look, I have black marks on my face." Then the giraffe and the cheetah heard chirping. A little bird had arrived. The bird's name was the bee-eater, and the bee-eater was looking for bees and insects on the ground. And the bird looked at the cheetah and said, "But why are you sad? You should be proud. I fly over all of Africa and all the savannah. I migrate around Africa, and I have never seen an animal as beautiful and unique as you. Look at your spots. Look at those beautiful marks on your face. You are the most beautiful animal in the savannah." "Go on," said the bee-eater. "Cheer up, cheetah." And the bee-eater flew away chirping. So, since that day, the cheetah has been a proud solitary animal, proud of the unique marks on its face, and it has started to chirp. Chirp like the little bee-eater who said, "You are the most beautiful animal in the savannah." The cheetah we saw found its baby, its cub, and then the family went hunting together. The cheetah stopped in the grass. It sat down and waited. And then when it saw an antelope, it got up slowly. Then it ran slowly and then quickly, and it jumped on the antelope. And then it came back with the antelope and its babies for dinner. Oh no! I think there's a storm coming. I'm scared of lightning. It's time for me to go back to camp. Bye-bye. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you would like to see more, do subscribe and hit the bell so you will get a reminder. And don't hesitate to leave me a comment or ask me a question or give me an idea for another story. Next time, I think I will take you on another journey to find out who the strange lady is. And she's not a witch like some of you thought. So take care and see you next time.